What's up, pups? How you guys doing? I'm doing great, thanks for asking. So at this point, I'm sure that almost everyone on YouTube, and even people that aren't on YouTube, know what's going on about this whole Sam Pepper situation. So basically, if you don't know what's going on, Sam Pepper, who's a predominantly well-known YouTuber, even though I didn't know who he was until this happened, he makes prank videos on his YouTube channel. Not every prank video that he does is actually a prank. In fact, some of them are sexual harassment. And apparently this isn't something new. He's been doing this for quite a while. He recently got called out on a video that he made where he walked around asking women for directions and grabbing their butts while they weren't paying attention. Now, while I was watching this video, I could totally see the uncomfortability levels and the skepticism on these women's faces as he was grabbing their butts, and they turn around and they're like, "Are you serious?" Rule number one, everyone, not just women, men and women, everyone has a basic right as a human being to their personal space, and when you invade their personal space without permission, that's an issue. And that's not just a feminist issue, that's an issue. You would think that as just a normal, everyday human being, you can tell what's right and what's wrong, and you can see a situation and know that it's wrong and should not be happening, because you just know, because it's common sense, right? Aside from the fact that this situation has brought about a lot of underlying and overlooked issues in the YouTube community, because I definitely have dealt with my fair share of issues that I haven't talked about on YouTube. But another problem that it brings up that bothers me a lot is that there are still people out there that refuse to see that what Sam Pepper did and is still doing and has done is inappropriate. Like, it's not common sense to some people, apparently, and that bothers me a lot. And a lot of the people who are still so supportive of Sam Pepper are much younger, impressionable individuals who see what he did as not a big deal and see what he did as, you know, like, oh, I wish that would have happened to me, and they just haven't had enough life experiences and people in their lives to teach them that these things are not right. This is not a norm, you guys. This is not something that should be occurring whatsoever, and the only reason that you're thinking this is okay is because this is what you've seen, this is what you've been taught from watching these videos that you watch, and all of these people who are still so supportive like to throw out the word feminist, like it's a bad thing. Newsflash, do you support equal rights for everyone? Do you think that women and men should be paid the same amounts for the same job? Do you think that a man and a woman who split up and have a divorce but have children should have equal rights with their kids? If you answered yes to any of those statements, sorry to burst your bubble, but you are a feminist. Because a feminist is someone who wants equal rights for all. For all. They don't want to kill men. They don't want to overtake the world. This isn't a Beyonce video. Girls on the world, girls. And for some reason, there's been this huge phenomenon on Tumblr lately about these women against feminism. Why? And I get it, any social movement with a long history and diverse adherents is going to have its complications and problems. However, women against feminism is not only ahistorical, but fundamentally misreads the nature of feminism and the current status of women. And some of the common phrases that you will see and hear from these women against feminism are things like,
well, men and women already have equal rights where I'm from. I was raised to be an independent woman, not a victim of anything. Well, I'm an abomination to feminists because I go against the grain. You know, men have rights too. Well, I don't need feminism because ...
Lady bears, listen to me. It is impossible to pull yourself out of issues that involve gender, sexuality, or race. It just is. Unless you wish to just withdraw from society completely, you're gonna both benefit and suffer from any social or political changes that are made against women in regards to what you can and cannot do. You may not want to need feminism, but you're gonna benefit from its continued work to maintaining basic rights for women and eliminating sexism altogether. And by the way, women against feminism, enjoy the fact that you can declare that you don't need feminism using the power and voice that feminism has supplied you to do so. Mind blown. Sorry about that. Pick it up on your way out. Anyway, you guys, Sam Pepper, no good, dirty, rotten scoundrel, and he's not the only one. There are others on YouTube, as well as out in this world, that you're going to encounter that will use and abuse people like Sam Pepper is doing. And something that you're gonna learn, and let me teach you a very quick lesson. You might think that not voicing an opinion and staying silent is doing the right thing, but it's not. Because if you don't voice an opinion and you don't speak up and you don't support what is the correct and right thing, you're not doing anything. That's not the way to live your life. Things do not get solved from people who stay silent. If you see something that is wrong and you know it is wrong, you need to speak up. Because without voices, we can't make changes. So please, do not support people like Sam Pepper. And do not allow these people to corrupt such a fantastic website. YouTube is a major part of my life. And I will be the first person to say that I will not stand for people like Sam Pepper who will take advantage of others for profit, for fame, and for a laugh. Because it's not funny. Anyway, you guys, if this is the first video that you're seeing of mine, hi, I'm Kayleigh. You should subscribe by hitting that red button right down there. We can become best friends forever. Links to my Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook, and Instagram are also down below. I'll see you guys in a few days with another video. Peace out, Trouts.